Behind every antique piece of furniture or gold coin, there lies a story, and our next guest knows how to find it with his decades of experience in the field.
That's right. Back from Las Vegas Coin Company, John Jankowski. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Playing show and tell again. You always have interesting stuff that comes through your store. It's amazing.
I had to bring the ubiquitous Coke button.
Of course, yes.
Now,
there will be some. I mean, frankly, this is you should get this whole segment sponsored by Coke. Because you've always had a Coke item here.
I actually just wanted to use the word ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous,
yes,
it makes you sound smart as well. Look at that. There we go. Nice little button.
Anyway, that's we do buy collectibles, of course.
Of course.
It's very popular. You bring it every week.
Well, it's kind of a branding thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we brought a little mystery piece here, speaking of collectibles.
Oh. Ooh.
These are jade.
Yeah.
No way.
And
a jade bowl.
They're very, very fine. They're almost translucent.
Yeah, they are.
And we really don't know exactly the value of those. I do know we've had a Chinese lady come into our shop 3 times now asking me to buy them.
Buy those.
Yes.
Wow. So she
And
knows, what's up. Yeah.
I did not want to.
Yeah, there we go.
So that said, I find them interesting. If any of you guys out there in TV land know what this is and can identify it, we'd be curious to see its method of manufacture, where it might be made, and how old it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not used to
And
seeing
so-
through jade.
No.
Do you think
That's
it makes
pretty
it more valuable because it's very thin?
And it's very delicate.
Absolutely. Don't
And so,
Don't drop it. I know. That's what I just felt. Don't drop
I
it.
know that would be special.
You broke it, your body,
And
but he doesn't know.
as we go,
Do you have that policy in your store, by the way? If you break it, you buy it?
it's almost, well, that's why I don't want to hand that to many people.
There we go.
Right.
Because how are you going to really
You
enforce
trust
that?
us?
Yeah, I do. Now,
Fool.
I'll be quick because I don't want to, but here,
What
yeah,
is
what
this?
are these?
Here. These,
Wow.
oops, those are rare. Those are from about 300 to 800 AD, and that's from the kingdom of Aksum, or Aksum.
Are you kidding?
That's present-day Ethiopia.
Wow.
It's the very first African-made coinage.
No way.
Without outside influence from the Romans, the Greeks, or anybody else.
Wow.
So this might be the largest stash of Aksumite coins this side of the Mississippi River,
Yeah,
because
no
they're that
kidding.
rare.
My goodness. That's amazing.
That is
But
incredible.
what I did bring is a book of gold. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about Bitcoin, gold, and other stores of value.
Bitcoin being that, kind of kind of imaginary digital currency that people
Pretty much.
goes for ridiculous sums of money, but no one can
Yes.
really
Tell
explain
ya,
it. Yeah, exactly.
And so-
everyone's talking about it, and few people truly understand what it is.
Well,
What's this have to do with
yesterday,
Bitcoin?
would you like to hold this?
Yeah, I'd love to.
That is a book of gold that came in yesterday. There are 24 1-ounce gold eagles in there.
Oh, wow.
And a gentleman wanted to deacquisition a little portion of his holdings and raise a little money, and so we bought that yesterday.
Wow.
And so this has been the traditional store of value here in actually not just the United States, but the world for literally 6,000 years.
Yeah.
Gold has been
Yeah.
a store of value. We then switched over in 1973, I believe it was, when President Nixon took us off the gold standard.
Yeah.
And at that point, there was no direct linkage between our currency and gold.
At that point, then
Yes.
literally the currency is just kind of worth whatever we think it's worth.
Yes.
And not actually tied to something that's tangible.
And now we're segueing from a fiat currency, which is what this paper money represents.
Yeah.
All this is
I'll take it off your hands if you don't want it.
I know, right?
it's
I am the employee of the month if you'd like to.
He's always pulling his cash out.
I
when he
know,
comes
he's-
on the
well,
show.
no. Hold on.
All singles.
You got a couple
Hold on.
20s in
No,
there,
there's a
buddy.
single here
there's
from
some
my
20s
man.
in there.
Thank you, pal. There he is.
And he's gonna
vending
say-
machine
I'm,
cash.
I'm spicier than that. Give me a 20.
He thinks
But-
he's getting that back, too.
What we've had is a lot of millennials buying Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you and I were talking about Bitcoin earlier, and you're quite knowledgeable about
The
Bitcoin.
value shot through the roof very recently. Yeah.
It's, I think it's gone up $2,000 in 5 days.
Yeah.
It's at $11,869. It might go to 19. It might go back down to 6,500. I don't know. Just like our American currency, it's backed by nothing.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I find most amazing. People are buying a stake in trusting other human beings to take this as a commodity or a medium of exchange. So a lot of millennials might consider taking a portion of their profits, if they have some, from Bitcoin,
Put it into something you can hold.
putting it into a tangible asset
Yeah.
that's not reproducible. Now, I know Bitcoin is not easily reproducible,
Yeah.
and it has limitations, and it's finite, as you had mentioned.
But we don't necessarily know who's behind it. We don't necessarily know what could happen in the future with it.
No, we might be all getting set up on a global scale.
Could be.
And be part of a party that we didn't really wish to participate in.
I've never invited to parties, John. Here's your dog back. I feel bad. Las Vegas Coin Company. They're on Southeastern Avenue.
Wow!
Look at
tore
that.
the
You know, that's a
door.
federal offense.
Wow.
They're right across from BJ's Brewhouse and Restaurant, right there on Eastern Avenue. Their number and website are right there on your screen. Las Vegas Coin Company, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend. We'll be back.